There's an interesting relationship between early childhood and economic prosperity generally for an individual in a society. What the research is showing is that if we invest in early childhood, that space between when a parent ends their parental leave and when a child starts formal schooling, for every dollar that a country spends, they get between $1.5 to $3 return on that dollar. And it's in the double digits for children from disadvantaged backgrounds. That information, coupled with what we know about early childhood mathematics, suggests that there's an important period in a young person's life that actually impacts society for decades and decades later. Now, why is this important to an economy? The level of students dropping out of mathematics and not continuing on to mathematics in the post-secondary sector is alarming. In fact, the decline in Canadian students is particularly concerning. At the same time, we've got an increase in international students participating in STEM sort of topics in post-secondary. What I'm concerned about moving into 2030, while we would like that international involvement, we welcome it and it really enriches the STEM disciplines. What I'm concerned about is that Canada and Ontario is increasingly becoming dependent on an international population to meet those particular disciplines. And that stems from early childhood. There's a direct relationship. What we're seeing is that children who start off very strong are more likely to finish high school, they're more likely to engage in STEM-based discipline topics for post-secondary education and careers. Children who do choose those careers, students, young adults who do choose careers in science and mathematics, tend to report a higher satisfaction in their careers, tend to report higher earnings, and those higher earnings result in an overall benefit for an economy. And so there is a very critical connection to early childhood mathematics education and the economy when we think about it over the period of a lifetime. And so if we give the parents the tools, if we give the early childhood educators the tools, if they had an understanding of what the young child could do mathematically, they would. We all would. But I think that there has been a real gap in attention to this particular area, despite the overwhelming evidence on the long-term implications to an individual and to society. And so I really believe that there's an opportunity there and an urgency.